So turn 5, Owen really has to bring on the hurt, and he knows it. And so he's getting up there with his 2 railguns and all his fire warriors for those, I think it's 4 final bastions. And so he starts off, he does get the dangerous terrain test and difficult terrain. He does get out without harming any of his guys. And the first railgun shoots at a bastion way in the back. He hits. Let's reroll that. He glances and he gets a 6, which is a wrecked result. So there goes one bastion. He hits, he penetrates, and he explodes another bastion. And so that one goes down. Now, the remaining Storm Boys get destroyed. Well, they get very well demolished by all the Gatling guns, and then the Fire Warriors sneakily, right in between my Death Dreads, they get into the Fred, and they get into the other bastion. And so they're worst 5, and he's killed 2 so far. And so these are all the Melta hits, and so I think he's got a couple. He is missing more than he should though. And he rolls 3 and he's not able to wreck Fred. And so he does stand up. The other squad though has a little bit more luck. There's a few less guys, but he does manage to get, I think, 3. Yes, he does fail on the other one. So he needs to get at least 6 with those 2 dice to get 8 to get 14. So he does get a penetrating hit. And he rolls and it does explode, killing most of his Fire Warriors. But more importantly, killing the bastion. And so they do lose combat. Or not lose combat, sorry. They lose morale because they lost 25% or more of their squad. And they are falling back, so they aren't able to do anything else. They would have been cleaned up either way, I think. However, they did blow it up. And so all Orcs have left are 2 bastions. And so the bikes are going for the flank. There is a slight mistake by Owen, I think. He left his back armor showing. He could have backed up against the edge of the board, but the back armor is showing, and so I unload all of my twin length Daka into them. I do get a penetrating hit, and it does explode 5 inches, hits a bunch of my guys, does not do anything though, and that railgun is gone. The Death Dreads, big bully boys it seems, they charge in, and there's each with 6 attacks against the 6 Fire Warriors. They do get to attack first at initiative 3, and they can use their Melta Bombs, and he does manage to immobilize the one. He should have killed him, but he just lucky roll there again. But the Death Dreads do attack back and utterly demolish all except one, his favorite painted one actually, who does somehow make it away. We roll for our initiative and he does get away. And he falls back 9 inches. And that is the end of infantry for the Tauu player. He has 1 railgun left, possibly 2 turns left. If he does everything properly, it might go his way. The flechette dischargers kill the boy, not the knob, thankfully, or wound the knob. And he does get a penetrating hit, and he destroys the railgun. And so now everything is off the board or running for the Tauu. It is the end of turn 5 and looks like the end of the game. Valiantly fought by the Tauu. He did much better than Rolf will stop the last time, but the big bully boys, they are just not pleased with anyone touching Fred. That's right, you go away, walkers stick together. But it was actually very close near the end there. And so reroll for turn 6. No turn 6, it is an Orc victory. Well, good game, Owen. Good game. It was. So, I had 2 bastions left, you needed to kill all of them to win. Similar to what happened to me and Andy, he had 1 bastion left, and I failed to kill it. And in by all rights, you should have killed the one in the middle. You should have killed Fred. It was just terrible rolling. Yeah.
And the only the other one you had, you brought in.
Yes.
So
best stratagem ever. I was like, I'm gonna need it. I know I'm gonna need it. So it was good, and your poor stratagem did nothing. But anyways, Good game. There's like nothing on the board. We wiped each other out. Big improvement from last game.
Yeah.
But of course, you brought more vehicles and more suits.
One of my squads of suits didn't do anything.
That's true. And your other one just killed a few death goblins.
Okay.
So, I don't know. I've never had a problem dealing with suits. I like killing suits.
They're not hard to kill.
No. Well, it helps when like everything is close combat, like right there. Like they're more good at like just annoying the crap out of you. Yeah. But anyways, good game. Thanks for watching, guys. And for Vault members, stay tuned for the post-battle Vault analysis. Happy wargaming.